So Dr. Hewlin was called forward, and he said that, yeah, I will treat this patient, but I have one condition. And the condition is that I will not step foot into this hospital. Now, this was very strange condition. The hospital management thought that this is so strange. Like, if you are not going to meet the patients, how are you going to treat them? He said, you have to trust my process. I'll be treating the patients. The patient will get well, but you just have to trust it. Are you someone who is holding on to unwanted patterns, blockages, guilt, shame that is blocking your abundance? Well, what if I tell you that today I'm going to tell you about 4 sacred words which is going to help you remove all these blockages and open new doorways to abundance? Well, guys, you are here today for a reason. So stay tuned till the end, because today these magical words will help you attract more abundance in your life. Hi guys, my name is Nrupa Joshi and I am your life transformation coach. Welcome to Evolve with Nrupa. Here I bring in more and more motivational content, changing and shifting your mindset and changing your life for success in the process. So if you are called forward to such videos, if this resonates with you, do feel free to like this video as well as subscribe to our channel, and do share with your friends and family members. So guys, let's dive deep. So today I'm going to tell you a very powerful Hawaiian prayer which was made famous by Dr. Joe Vitale as well as Dr. Hewlin. It's about what exactly does this prayer mean, and how has it changed millions of lives across the globe? So it just consists of 4 simple words, that is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I thank you, and I love you. So a few years back, Dr. Joe Vitale, who is author of Zero Limit, had heard about a strange doctor, a psychiatrist, who would treat the patient in most different manner. It was not like clinical terms like, pop pills, do the counseling and stuff like that. And he thought this was very strange phenomenon. So he decided to investigate it. And he went to Hawaii, where he met Dr. Hewlin. So the story goes like this, that Dr. Hewlin was called forward to treat clinically criminals who were mentally ill. So these particular mental ward hospital consisted of serial murderers, rapists, killers, and all that sort of people who were criminals, but mentally ill criminals. And no staff members would stay there, no doctors would treat them. They were supposed to be bound in chains because, they would attack the staff member or the doctors who were treating them. And this process had been going on for quite some time. So Dr. Hewlin was called and he was asked that, you have to treat these mental patients. If you could help us, please help us, because the hospital trustees were frustrated. So the hospital management decided to go with, some different tactics to treat those patients. So Dr. Hewlin was called forward and he said that, yeah, I will treat this patient, but I have one condition. And the condition is that I will not step foot into this hospital. Now, this was very strange condition. The hospital management thought that this is so strange. Like, if you are not going to meet the patients, how are you going to treat them? He said, you have to trust my process. I'll be treating the patients. The patient will get well, but you just have to trust it. Just bring me the case files at my home and I'll do the treatment. Well, at that moment, the hospital staff was very frustrated and would do anything. So they decided to agree with Dr. Hewlin's terms and conditions. And so he was brought forth the case files, and at home, wherever he started reading the case file of this criminal, mentally ill patients, he started seeing that the murders they had committed, the crimes they had committed, it brought anger to him. It made him very angry. He realized, how can this person do this? The minute that anger rose, he said those 4 magical words. That is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I thank you, and I love you. The logic behind it is that Dr. Hewlin believed that whatever comes in his experience is part of his consciousness and he has to do the clearing himself. Because even if war is coming into his reality, that means he is responsible for creating it. Similarly, if this criminally ill patients, if they have committed crimes, he is 100% responsible. So he created the self-identity Ho'oponopono and he started saying those words. Every day he would look at those case files and start cleaning upon with these 4 magical words. Eventually, these patients were started becoming normal. They started taking medicines and everything. They were not bound to chain any longer. The chains were removed and they would roam around freely. The staff who would rarely come to hospital, they would take leaves because they were afraid of these patients, started coming regularly. And there came a time when all of these patients, except for two which were transferred before Dr. Hewlin started treatment, all of the patients were completely healed, as well as they led normal lives till this day. And that hospital, that mental ward is closed till this date. That's how magical this prayer is. So Ho'oponopono prayer has so many amazing magical experiences, and you can use this to, heal your health issues, your mental issues, your emotional issues. In case you have money issues, some financial issues, you can use this prayer to heal those issues also. So I'll just share my experience briefly regarding Ho'oponopono prayer. So I was doing some cleaning, and my mate's daughter was helping me with it. And usually I set out certain things which I'm not going to use. If she likes it, she can take it home and use it for herself. So we're just doing the cleaning, and after the cleaning process was done, I was quite happy and relaxed. But I just realized my AirPods were missing. So I started searching everywhere, and I did not know where did they go. And turns out they were not there and they were missing. And I thought I just placed it here on the table. Where would they? So I started doing Ho'oponopono prayer for it because I thought, why not test it this time? Let's see if it works or not. So I just simply visualized my AirPods being there next day in my hands, and I cleaned upon it. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I thank you and I love you. You will not believe, next morning when I woke up, by the time I woke up late that day because I was awake till the whole night searching and stuff. And my mate's daughter came in and she handed me the AirPod. She said, "Oh, by mistake, it had fell in my bag, and I'm just returning it." And I was so happy to see them, and it actually worked for me. So you can try for some smaller things, build your faith, and then go and do bigger things also, which you feel are bigger for you. But for universe, nothing is big. For universe, asking for 1 penny is equivalent to asking for 1,000 pounds. So it does not matter. So guys, do this amazing Ho'oponopono prayer, clear all those traumas, because it is believed that our brain, it functions like a computer, and there are a set of programs installed in it. Some work for us and some do not. Those which are not working for you need to be cleared. And this prayer helps a lot in clearing those unwanted programs which is not benefiting you and kind of blocking your abundance. So guys, in case you are going to do this prayer, do type in "I'm sorry, please forgive me, I thank you and I love you" in the comment section. If you like this video, do let me know also in the comment section. And if you would like more such videos, then also I would love to hear from you in the comment section. Feel free to like this video because it helps a lot. You never know, this video might reach to somebody who is looking exactly for this. And do share with your friends and family members and help them in the process. And yes, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel because this encourages me a lot and I can make more such videos. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Bye.